How to survive and have a stress-free arrival in South Korea. Welcome to South Korea. In this video, I'll show you how to survive your first hour in South Korea, starting at Incheon International Airport. Make sure to download this video so you can follow along even if you're offline when you arrive. Pre-departure essentials. Before you even board the plane, let's talk about a few things you absolutely need to have prepared. Number 1. Valid passport. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months from your travel date. Number 2. Visa. If your country requires a visa to enter South Korea, make sure you've sorted that out well before booking your flight. Number 3. Return ticket. Some immigration officers might ask for a proof of your return flight. Be ready to show it if it's asked. It's their way of ensuring you don't overstay. Number 4. Accommodation information. If you're staying with family or friends, make sure you know their address. Recommended apps to download. Before you arrive, I highly recommend downloading these essential apps to make your trip smoother. KakaoTalk, South Korea's most popular messaging app, used for everything from chatting to making reservations. Almost everyone in Korea uses it, so it's handy for staying connected. Kakao Taxi, an app for booking taxis. This is especially useful if you don't speak Korean, as it allows you to set up your pickup and drop-off points on the map. Naver app or Naver.com. Think of Naver Search as Korea's version of Google. It provides the most accurate and up-to-date information for anything related to Korea, from local restaurants and events to historical landmarks. While Google may miss certain details, Naver is highly recommended for searching in the country. Naver Map. This app is essential for navigating public transportation in Korea. It provides the most accurate routes and transportation options, including buses and trains, and even offers real-time updates on arrival times. Unlike Google Maps, which can struggle with Korean addresses and transport systems, Naver Map is optimized for Korea. Papago, South Korea's best translation app, known for its accuracy. It handles text, voice, and even message translations, making it super helpful for reading menus, sign, and having basic conversations. It works particularly well for Korean to English translation and vice versa. Here is a step-to-step guide once you've arrived. Deplaning. Be sure to check which terminal your airline is arriving at before your flight, as Incheon International has 2 terminals, Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. Follow the crowd. No matter which terminal you're arriving at, all passengers must go to Terminal 1 for immigration. If you're arriving at Terminal 2, don't worry, just follow the crowd to the transfer train. It's easy to spot and everyone will be heading in the same direction because everyone has to go through immigration. So just go with the flow to avoid getting overwhelmed. Fill out the arrival card. This is mandatory. Fill it up before you reach immigration to speed things up. Once you're in line, have your passport and arrival card ready, and wait for biometric instructions from the officer. Baggage claim and customs. After exiting immigration, you'll see a large screen displaying your flight number and corresponding carousel belt for your luggage. Head downstairs to the baggage claim area. Look for a corresponding carousel belt number to collect your bags. Once you have your luggages, proceed to customs. If you have nothing to declare, simply walk through the nothing to declare lane and just walk straight out. Avoid airport money exchange. Only if you can. Your first instinct might be to exchange some cash, but the airport exchange rates are not good. If you can hold off, try to withdraw money from a nearby global ATM instead. This is located just outside the arrivals area. Just remember to inform your bank ahead of time so your card doesn't get blocked for foreign transactions. There are a few options for getting a SIM card, eSIM, or Wi-Fi. You can pre-book a SIM card or Wi-Fi through apps like Klook. You can choose between Wi-Fi devices, physical SIM cards, eSIMs, and choose which date of travel. In my opinion, the eSIM is the most convenient because it's activated immediately upon arrival. You can use my code for an additional 5% off your purchase. If you prefer, you can purchase a SIM card at a physical booth at Incheon Airport. Look for the kiosk after customs near Arrival F. Keep in mind that these kiosks are not open 24 hours, and you may need to queue at busy times. Payment is required on the spot, so make sure to have both cash and credit card handy. Another option is to buy a SIM card at a convenience store, but this may not be as straightforward if you're in a hurry. Some stores only accept cash and availability can be limited, so it's really best to check ahead. Now let's talk about T-Money card. The T-Money card is an essential tool for getting around South Korea. It's a rechargeable smart card that can be used for public transportations, including buses and subways, making travel quick and convenient. You can also use it in some convenience stores and even at selected restaurants. To get your T-Money card, simply head to any convenience store. They are readily available and purchasing one is super easy. Just ask the staff for a T-Money card and you can load it with cash on the spot. Once you have your card, you can easily recharge it at the same convenience store or at subway station machines. This way, you'll always be ready to hop on a bus or a train without worrying about buying a ticket each time. Getting to Seoul. There are a few ways to get out of Incheon Airport and into the city. Option 1 is riding a train. It's fast and time efficient, perfect if you want to get to Seoul quickly. The downside is you may need to transfer trains a couple of times, which can be a pain if you got heavy luggages. Also, it's a bit more expensive than buses. Additional tip: be sure to check your arrival time because train stops running by midnight. Option 2. Ride a bus. Buses are great if you've got a lot of bags since it's a direct ride. You can relax, maybe take a nap, and set an alarm for your stop. Korean buses are super punctual, so you don't need to worry. The downside is, it's a bit slower than the train, but you won't have to transfer, which make it less stressful. Additional tip: there are plenty of ticketing booths and machines around Incheon Airport, making it super easy to buy a ticket. Just select your departure time, get your bus number, and wait in the designated area for your bus to arrive. You can also ask for help at the information counter if you're unsure which bus to take. You can get approximate travel times on Naver Maps, so just set an alarm and sleep peacefully. Option 3. Ride a taxi. Taxis offer door-to-door service. Doesn't get more convenient than that. The downside is they are very pricey and you need to check if the taxi can handle all your luggage. Most taxis only accept one large suitcase at a time. Option 4. Book a private transfer. This is a hassle-free option, especially if you're traveling with a group. Some companies offer large vehicles like vans, and you can book it in advance through apps like Klook. The downside is it can get a little bit pricey if you're traveling solo. Bonus tip: luggage delivery service. If you don't want to carry your luggage around, Goodlugg is a luggage delivery service available at the airport. You can drop off your bags at their kiosk and they'll deliver them directly to your accommodation, allowing you to travel lighter. One last tip: cultural impressions. Be mindful of Korean etiquette. Respect and politeness are essential, especially in public spaces. Avoid being noisy when you're inside a public transportation like trains or buses. Keep your phone on silent and speak quietly to blend in and be respectful of the locals. That's it for now. I hope this guide helps you navigate your first hour in South Korea without stress. For more contents like this, make sure to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and stay tuned for more travel tips. Bye!